Are you looking for a homeschool curriculum that's actually engaging, evidence based, and easy to use? I've got you. Today, I'm breaking down the best secular homeschool curriculum for every subject, along with my personal favorites that we've been using the past year. Hey, friends, I'm a secular homeschool mom of two amazing boys, a coffee lover, and the heart behind Little Blue House Homeschool. I share curriculum reviews, homeschool routines, and give you a little encouragement every Thursday. So if this sounds like your vibe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Today, I'm breaking down the best of the 2025 secular homeschool curriculum for kinder and first grade. Whether you're just brand new to homeschooling, or maybe you just want to see other options that there are, or just searching for fresh evidence-based resources. This video is packed with all of my top recommendations, including what we are using right now and stuff we've even used in the past. So grab a cup of coffee or tea or drink of your choice, sit down, and let's chat. And let's dive into the best secular homeschool curriculum. So let's start with the basics and figure out what secular homeschooling actually is. Secular homeschooling just simply is using a curriculum that is neutral on religion and grounded in science and facts. It's very ideal for families who want inclusive, evidence-based education, whether you're non-religious, interfaith, or just prefer to keep religion from academics. So you'll actually find that some curriculums actually say that they're secular. However, sometimes they do sneak in some religious undertones, especially in science and history. That's where you're going to find it the most. So there's actually several reasons why parents are looking for secular curriculum. They cover important science topics such as evolution and climate change. They often include diverse voices and a global perception. And the most importantly, they give you the freedom to choose what aligns best with your child. So now let's get into the good stuff, every subject. Some of the most popular language arts curriculums out there for the younger kids are Blossom and Root, Torchlight, Grammar Galaxy, All About Reading, and All About Spelling. Right now for language arts, I am loving All About Reading and All About Spelling. I have used the All About Reading program since pre-reading when my youngest was about 4. So we've done pre-reading, All About Reading 1, All About Reading 2, and he is now in All About Reading 3. And it's nice, I've been able to use the curriculum for my oldest, keep all the activities, and then use it for my youngest as well. Another big thing is I love how open and go it is. I can put a sticky note, we can go to get the lesson prepped and ready to go the next day. I've also heard a lot of good things about Torchlight. It's literature-based, progressive, and jam-packed with books that represent so many different voices. There's also Blossom and Root, but personally for me, I did use it. It's just a lot of upfront work that I necessarily did not want to do. It's very Charlotte Mason-esque, and it's so gentle. It goes great with early years. Now we are on to math. There's Beast Academy, Singapore Math, Math Mammoth, Math UC, Right Start Math, CT Math, and I'm sure there's a lot more options out there as well. Personally, Math Mammoth is by far my favorite. We did start off with Math UC, and I will do another video here in a few weeks about the differences between Math UC and Math Mammoth and why we changed. Math Mammoth is affordable, mastery-based, and doesn't require much prep. To me, it's also much more engaging than Math UC was, and that is why we decided to change. I also felt that Math UC was a bit lackluster as far as the worksheets for the kids, whereas Math Mammoth, it's in color, there's lots of different ways to solve problems versus just a sheet of the exact same type problems. It makes them think a little bit differently. If your child really loves games and comics, you may want to check out Beast Academy. It's like math plus graphic fun, so give it a shot. Maybe they'll love it. If you like to stick with online learning, CTC Math is self-paced and really intuitive. One of my most favorite curriculums to teach is science. There's Mystery Science, Generation Genius, Building Foundations of Scientific Understanding, Real Science Odyssey, and Book Shark Science. Science was the biggest struggle for me to find that was secular. But when I found Mystery Science, that changed everything. My boys actually cheer when it's time to put Mystery Science on Monday nights. They absolutely love it and always ask to watch more videos, which honestly, I don't mind because they're always learning. Mystery Science is awesome. I highly recommend it to anyone and everyone who I talk to that are looking for a science program. They have several different age units. Right now, we personally do ages 5 to 7 since we have a 5 to 7-year-old. We also do science every Monday night so dad can be included. They also have these mini lessons, which are just a couple minutes long and they are super engaging. Like I said, our boys are ages 5 and 7, so we go there. We can see all the units that they have. So we have animal needs, plant needs, severe weather, weather patterns, sunlight, warmth, pushes, and pulls. I think we only have 1 or 2 lessons left in pushes and pulls, and then we're going to go ahead and jump right into ages 5 and 8, and we can see what units that they have. Again, highly recommend it. Most of the lessons on Mystery Science come with like a after the lesson activity you can print and do it, and I usually just give my boys the option if they want to do it or not, and we'll do it the next day. Now on to history and social studies. History is another one of those subjects that it's hard to find secular. But fortunately, we have Curiosity Chronicles, History Quest, Build Your Library, Blossom and Root. You can also tweak Story of Our World to make it secular. Right now, for our boys' ages, I have chose to wait a year to do history. I plan on starting history next year when I have a second and first grader, and we are going to go ahead and use the History Quest Early Years program. So I will definitely do a video on that next year when we get going with it. I did think about using the Curiosity Chronicles as it's told through stories and it feels more like an adventure. And the Build Your Own Library is great for book lovers. It's Charlotte Mason inspired and totally secular. And that brings you to online programs. There are several options available. Khan Academy, Night Zookeeper, and OutSchool. Night Zookeeper makes writing fun with games and activities. And it's definitely a win for those reluctant writers. I'm undecided if I'm going to go and use that next year. We live out in the country and internet is very hard to come by. So having a good internet source makes it a bit tougher for us personally for online learning. We will use Khan Academy time to time because it's amazing and free, even better. And then OutSchool provides everything from Minecraft math to even science experiments with live teachers. Are you still wondering if secular homeschool is right for you? I get these questions all the time. Can I use secular curriculum if I'm religious? And the answer is absolutely. Many families mix and match for what works well for their children. Is secular homeschooling anti-religion? Nope. It just means that the curriculum is taught from a neutral perspective, and religion is taught separate, if at all. So that's my 2025 roundup of all the best secular homeschool curriculum. I hope this video gave you some ideas and confidence to build your own homeschool curriculum. I know we're all starting to think about the 2025-2026 school year, so hopefully this video just helps you out moving forward. Don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. I send that out bi-monthly, and it usually includes some tips and tricks and freebies along the way. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on our every week Thursday videos. Let me know down below in the comments, what is your favorite secular homeschool curriculum right now? I'd love to hear what you're using, as I'm always open to new suggestions and ideas. Don't forget, I'm also on Instagram at littlebluehouse.homeschool and on Pinterest at littlebluehousehomeschool. Thanks, and see y'all next Thursday. Cheers.